All right, y'all, welcome back to Fix It Yourself. Today we're working on the 2018 Hyundai Elantra and we're replacing the front pad. So let's get right to it. So first and foremost, what we're going to need is a 14 millimeter wrench or socket. And y'all, don't be like me. Don't use your hand as a hammer. If anything, just double wrench it. I'm trying to break out a bad habit, so bear with me. But take the bolt right out. And then we could just flip the caliper up and slide the top pin out instead of having to take the top bolt out. And we're going to put it off to the side. Never let the caliper hang by that brake wire. Next, we're going to take out the pads. And usually they'll slide right out, but mine was being a little bit difficult. So I ended up grabbing a flathead screwdriver just to pry it out. And do the same for the back pad. And it's just a gentle pry, nothing too crazy. After that, we're going to go ahead and take off our brake shims. There'll be one at the bottom and one at the top. And while the shims are off, we're going to go ahead and use a wire brush to clean off the mating surfaces. Now, if you have a smaller brush, that would work out better. This is the only brush I had, so I was kind of struggling a little bit, but still got the job done nonetheless. Just do the best you can with what you have. Once you're done cleaning your surfaces, you want to take some type of anti-seize or brake lubrication, whatever you got, and just apply a little bit of grease onto the mating surfaces. Nothing too crazy. You don't want to overdo it. A little goes a long way. And once that's done, make sure you clean off any excess grease off of your rotor. And once everything is all clean, we're gonna take our brand new brake shims, which should come with your new brake pads, and just clip them right on. And once those are in, I like to spin the rotor just to make sure that it's not scraping against the pin or anything like that. Once you confirm that's all good, you want to take your pads, and in the same way that we put a little bit of grease on the brake bracket, we want to put some on the pads. Again, not a lot, a little bit goes a long way. All right, so once you got all the contacting surfaces lubed up, we're gonna go ahead and slide in the pad. Same way how we took it out is how we're gonna put it in basically. Might have to angle it. You might have to play with it a little bit, but it should slide in very, very easy. If it's giving you any difficulty, just take the brake shims back off and just kind of clean it a little bit better. Maybe break down some of the rust that might be there, and it should slide right in. And then once those are on, spin the caliper, or sorry, the rotor one more time just to make sure everything's good. And once you verify there's no scraping or anything, you're going to take your caliper and you're going to take your brake caliper tool. You could get this off of Amazon for like 40-50 bucks. And you're just going to push back the piston all the way back. And once that's pushed all the way back, we're going to clean off the old brake lubricant off of the slider pin. And we're going to apply new lubricant to it for both the top and the bottom. Even if the lubricant doesn't look old or anything like that, I would still suggest just putting on new lubricant just to make sure everything's nice and fresh. Make sure that slide's nice and free. And once we verify that both slider pins are lubricated, we're going to install back our caliper and we're going to make sure that our brake hose is not twisted. Once we verify that, simply slide the top slide pin back in and the caliper should drop right into place. Then we're going to take our 14mm bolt and we're going to install it back. Once you've hand thread the bolt in a couple threads, you're going to use your 14mm and tighten up the bolt. Just make sure it's snug. Don't over tighten it. You don't want to strip the threads or snap the bolt or anything like that. Once that's tight, you've successfully installed the front pads on your 2018 Hyundai Elantra, and the procedure will be the same for the other side. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.